Alright guys, I'm here for the final part of the potential skill series. I've had a lot of fun doing these. I had a very fun time developing these kits and coming up with unique ideas for characters in the game. I had a little bit more trouble coming up with the unique aspect of Moon Knight's kit because a lot of Moon Knight's uniqueness comes from the fact that he has split personalities, but you can't really incorporate that into a kit. If they can find a way, that's awesome. Let me know down below if you guys have a way you think they can incorporate that into his kit. But instead, I wanted to work more with the fact that he is sort of a scion of the moon, kind of, and he works with the moon. In Contest of Champions, he actually gets a different buff depending on what phase the moon is in real life. I think that's cool, but it's not the best, because then sometimes Moon Knight is not great, sometimes Moon Knight is great. You just gotta hope you're playing him in the right time month, but I guess to some people, they might find that cool. So because we hadn't made a brawler, I figured Moon Knight would fit as a brawler. His base stat strengths would of course be attack, and his affiliations would be Mystic, Hero, and Global. Moon Knight's passive would be Scion of the Moon. Now this, I don't know if this work out in the game. I think they need to change the UI of the game to then tell you what map you're going to be fighting on in order for this to work, or at least tell you if it's going to be a nighttime or a daytime map. I think it'd be cool if he dealt bonus damage if it's on a nighttime map. A lot of the maps in the game have a night variant, so I think it'd be really cool if Moon Knight's used on those maps. He'd get a damage buff. Again, who knows how this would work in the game. I just think it'd be kind of cool, so they don't have to do that. They could just do it if you're playing the game at nighttime in your actual time. Maybe he'd deal bonus damage. I don't know. I think it'd be fun if he's working in a night environment, he'd deal bonus damage. Moon Knight's basic attack would be Crescent Dart. Nothing too crazy here. He'd throw out a Crescent Dart. It'd deal okay damage against an enemy, and then he'd also apply a bleed with it. Moon Knight's second attack would be Bow Staff Expert. Now, he would swing through the enemy team. Of course, we know Moon Knight has his Bow Staff, and he'd swing through the enemy team, and he'd deal pretty good damage to 3 to 5 enemies, but there'd be no status effect, but of course, he'd be dealing a lot of damage, so it kind of makes up for it. Moon Knight's final skill would be Moon Knight. You don't even need a cool name for this skill. Moon Knight, it's all you need to say, and you're like, I don't want to get hit by that. So, alright, this is how, we're talking like a Gamora third skill kind of thing here, where it's like massive damage to one enemy. Alright, so imagine this. Moon Knight throws out a Crescent Dart at the enemy, and then they're like, whoa! And they're trying to pull it out of their, I gotta stand up a bit. They're trying to pull it out of their chest, and as they do that, Moon Knight leaps into the air, like with one of the grappling things, and he falls down, and he grabs them, and he pulls them into the air. And that's how he reels them. Kind of like Spider-Man does. Like, wouldn't that be like, oh jeez, it's Moon! And Moon just straight in the air, picks the guy up. That's the last you see of him. That'd be pretty... Come on, guys. Tell me you wouldn't want to see that. That'd be pretty awesome. So I've had a lot of fun doing this series, guys. Maybe one time in the future I'll pick up this series again to do another set of 7 characters. But let me know what you guys thought about this. What are ways I could change this series for the future? What are characters you'd like to see me make up kits for in the future? And hopefully we can see these characters come into the game one day. And it'd be awesome to then, once they come out in the game, if we can compare their kits and maybe see which kit we thought was better. Or did they maybe take something from my kit? Maybe FoxX, maybe you look at it in my video. Maybe FoxX Games, feel free to take any of my kits. But hey guys, before I die to Ronin, I just want you guys to know that I don't know where I was really going with this skit, guys. I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of funny with like the metal cap. I don't really know where I was going with this. The whole premise is buff Ronin, guys. If he's just buff Ronin, that's it. That's all. That's the gag here. Ronin sucks. Buff Ronin. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Signing off.